Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 different eyeshadow slash lip combinations for Valentine's Day. And I'm going to have my face kind of already done, and I'm just going to show you kind of how I did the different eyeshadows. So this is the first look. I did a kind of a bright pink lip with just really neutral colored eyes. So to do this, I'm going to be grabbing, this is just this Mickey Mouse palette that I have, but I just kind of grab any neutral matte like brown taupish color and just run a little bit of that in your crease. And then I'm going to grab the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil. This is in Eternal White, and I'm just going to concentrate this just kind of sloppy right now at first, right on the inner corners of my eyes. So I'm first going to just put that on with the pencil, and then I'm going to go through and just kind of blend that out with my finger. And I'm doing this to kind of get a tacky base for this light shimmery pink powder that I'm going to put on. This is from Victoria's Secret, and this is the Candy Girl all over shimmer powder. So I'm just getting a little bit of that, and I'm going to just kind of pack it right on where I just put that white eyeshadow base. And this is just going to give a little fun like pop of pink to your Valentine's Day look. I think this would be a really fun look for like breakfast or lunch, or just kind of something fun. It's nothing too over the top, but there's just kind of pops of pink. So then I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline. This is really important because I'm not doing eyeliner with this look. So then I'm going to just go ahead and curl my lashes, put on mascara, and then I did throw some lashes on. That's just kind of personal preference. You don't have to. If you're not going to, then just put on some generous coats of mascara so that your eyes still pop and stand out. The next thing I'm going to do is just to keep my eyes really bright and awake is I'm going to line that lower waterline just with that same white creamy eyeshadow pencil, and then I'm going to put a little bit of just kind of some brown neutral colors to give a little bit of a shadow under my eye. And again, this is just going to kind of open up my eyes and make them look a little bit brighter and more awake. And then I just add a little bit of mascara. So then for the lips, I'm grabbing this Forever 21 matte hot pink lipstick. I really love these lipsticks. They're really pigmented and just really great price. So anyways, I'm just putting that all over my lips, and I'm kind of taking my time so that I can really, since it's a bright color, you want to really be careful about staying in the lines. And then I'm going to also put on this NYX, what are these called? These matte glosses. And this is just another really bright pink color. And again, this kind of just helps the color stay on and kind of stay matte, so it's not like overly glossy in your face. So I'm just putting a little bit of that on top, and then to kind of give it like a two-tone dimension, I'm grabbing this Mary Kay lip liner. This is a darker color. It's in the color burgundy, and I'm just going to kind of run this along the outer edges of my lips, and then I'm going to blend it with a little lip brush here in just a minute. So now I'm just kind of blending that liner that I just put on the outer edges. I'm just blending it in the lipsticks. I don't want a really like bright, harsh line, but it just kind of gives it like a two-toned look. And it makes wearing a bright lip like this just really look just kind of more put together. So anyways, this is the first look. This is how it turned out. Again, I think this would be a perfect kind of a Valentine's daytime look. Okay, and then we can move right along to look number 2. This one has a little bit more darker of eyes, a little bit more kind of romantic colors. I wanted to do something just like with the pretty pinky purples on the eyes. So that's kind of what this second one is. It's still really wearable. I mean, there's nothing too dark anywhere, but just kind of a fun twist to like a lighter, more daytime appropriate smoky eye, and then neutral lips. Okay, so to start this one, I'm using my Lorac Mega palette, I think is what it's called, and I'm grabbing just kind of that burgundy red color, and I'm going to put this all through the crease just on a fluffy brush. The brush I'm using, by the way, is a Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush, if you're curious, but it's just kind of a real fluffy brush, just distributes color really nicely. I love this for buffing colors into my crease. So then I'm going to go in with a color a little bit more that kind of purple, that darker purple color called Merlot. And this is just going to give the whole look a little bit more dimension, a little bit more, I don't know, romance, I guess. Just something, just kind of else to deepen up the crease. You guys know I love to. So I'm just kind of getting a teeny bit more of a defined brush to do that. This brush that I am using right now that's a little bit more dense is the Sigma Small Tapered Blending Brush, the E45. And then I also am just highlighting my brow bone with just kind of any light color. So then for the lid, I'm going to do that, just kind of that pale pink color, and it's called Orchid. And it just looks really pretty. It's like not too harsh of a white, but I just thought it looked really a pretty color combo. Kind of a lighter pink that kind of fades into the darker purpley color. So anyways, I just thought that was perfect for my eyelid area. So I'm just using kind of a flat, dense brush to kind of pack that color on. And then I'm going to deepen up everything just a teeny bit more. You guys know I can't help myself. And I don't know, I thought it gave the look just a little bit more dimension, and I just thought it kind of helped my eyes stand out a little bit more and just pop. So then I'm just kind of blending again, going in with that original blending brush that I grabbed, and just kind of adding a little bit more of that color, just building things up, blending them out, building things up, blending them out. So then for eyeliner, this is kind of where it's a little bit different. I'm using this purple eyeliner by LA Girl. Any dark purple liner will work, but it just kind of, I thought it was just gave a little bit of a twist to a typical black liner like you'd normally do, and just gave the eye look a little bit different of a feel. So I'm not really doing like a big cat wing or anything like that. I'm kind of just putting this right along my lash line. It gets a little bit thicker towards my outer edges of my lashes, but nothing too specific. So just kind of press that into your lash line. So then for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using the same color. So I'm using that light pale pink in the inner corners. Oh, and don't mind my eyelash glue. It's still drying right now. That's why it looks kind of crazy. I did put some lashes on again. And then that darker mulberry is what I'm kind of putting on the outer corner. So that lighter pink color on the inner corner, and then that darker kind of maroon color on the outer half of my lower lash line. So kind of just copying what I did up top. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend those lashes with my real lashes with the fake ones. So I'm just putting a little bit of mascara to do that. So then for my lips, I wanted to do kind of a nude lip with this look, but I didn't want it to be totally nude. I wanted a little bit of kind of that pinky color. So I did just a really neutral lip liner, and then I'm grabbing this Lust for Blush lipstick and putting that on with a pencil brush. And that just, it's like, it kind of just tones down the pink, but I wanted it, again, a little bit more like two-dimensional. So then I grabbed this NYX really light pink color, and I'm putting that just in the center of my lips, and then it kind of gives like an ombre lip effect. So I'm just kind of putting that in the center, and then I blend it out a little bit with my lip brush. So then this is the final result, and again, I think this would be perfect for lunch or dinner on Valentine's Day, just kind of a romantic colors, romantic look. So the third look, I actually kind of did a 2-in-1, so I show you two different lip looks, and this is more for like your night out, Valentine's Day, or well, I guess your Valentine's night look. So I did kind of a classic smoky eye with a wing, and I don't know, I love doing a kind of blown out smoky eye look. So to start this one, I'm using that Jordana eyeshadow pencil, and this is in the color Eternal White. And this is just going to really make all the colors just pop and be really vibrant, and really give the shadow something to stick to also, so everything will just look really great on the eyes to start off with this type of a base. So I'm doing that first, and then I blend it in just a teeny bit with my finger. So then I'm grabbing this palette. I just picked this up at TJ Maxx. It was really cheap, so I mean any palette that has kind of like shimmery neutral colors will work. But I'm grabbing kind of a champagne taupey shimmery color, and that's what I'm going to put like right on the center of my lid. I'm kind of leaving that inner corner with that really white color, and then I put that on the lid. So then I wanted a really sharp line on to give that really kind of sharp cat eye wing look. So I put a little bit of tape kind of connecting up to my eyebrow, just so I didn't go past where I kind of want that sharp line. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I peel that tape off, but this is a really great tip to get a really sharp and just a really great line on the edge of your eye. So I'm going to start with the black, and that's what I'm going to put right up against that tape that I placed on. And I'm making just kind of a little triangle in the outer corner of my eye, made with this darkest color. And I'm just using a really small defined brush to just kind of really pack that color on. Also, that tape can help with the fallout, so that's nice too, where I already kind of had my face makeup on. Anyway, so you want to do your darkest color. Next, I'm going to grab that shimmery brown color, and that's going to be the next color. And I'm just doing this kind of like a gradient, just from the darkest to the lightest. The palette like pretty much already has them in that order. And then I zoom in here for you so you can see a little bit closer up what I'm doing. But there's that black in the outer corner, and then it kind of gradually fades into that shimmery brown, and then it kind of goes that champagne-y color into that bright white color. And then this is just a clean brush that I'm using just to go in and blend everything out, just to make sure there's no Nothing too harsh, so it's nice to have a clean brush on hand, but there's a little bit closer view of the eyeshadow. And then you can go back in and kind of darken up your darker colors and just go and blend things. So then I am going to do eyeliner on this one. This is a NYC. I usually do the liquid liner, but I just wanted to press this against my lash line. But anyway, so that's what I'm talking about, that really just like precise edge. When you peel off that tape, it just gives that perfect edge. And the tape doesn't hurt. It looks like it hurts, but it really wasn't that sticky. So anyway, so that, since this is more of a nighttime look, I did line my lower waterline with a dark color. And then I'm going to do kind of a shimmery brown on the bottom, so just another one from that palette. I love putting a shimmery brown on my lower lash line. I just think it kind of goes with everything and helps the colors of my eyes stand out. Okay, so the first lip I'm showing you right here is how I do a kind of a nude lip. This is my absolute favorite nude lip combo, and I'm just using a kind of a deeper neutral lip liner, and I'm just going around the outsides, and then I'm using this Forever 21 matte nude lipstick. It's my absolute favorite. I love it. This is my favorite combo in the world for a nude lip. I think it's perfect, and I just feel so glamorous when I have on this lip, so I really love that. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like also with these kind of darker maroon lips. So I really like this look too. It just kind of depends. I don't know what you're doing. If I'm going to eat, I usually do like a neutral kind of nude lip. If I'm not going to eat and not going to be drinking or anything, then I'll do a darker lip. So to do this one, I'm using that Mary Kay lip liner again in the color Burgundy. And when you're doing a dark lip, it's so important to line your lips. I've done it with all the looks now. I think I've lined my lips, but it's especially important with the dark lip color. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going in with this Revlon suede lipstick, which usually I go for more matte lipsticks. This was pretty shiny, but oh well, it was kind of just pretty for the video. I thought it was a nice color, and then I kind of go and blend things out with my little lip brush. So that's what I'm doing right now, is kind of just blending the liner with the lipstick. And then I'll just show you kind of the final looks. I hope you've enjoyed watching these different Valentine's Day looks, and I hope you have a super happy and romantic and love-filled Valentine's Day. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!